awesome feedback from people I love who have been able to try this and give me feedback because I'm a beginner. Thank you for that. And with that, I want to go ahead and start with a seated position. And just want to open it up for some setting of intention, because I feel like that always kind of is how I've described yoga as my spiritual place to keep my peace and my calm, especially in times of confusion or a lot of chaos around the world. So with that, we'll bring our hearts to our heart center. We'll close our eyes and we'll start our breathing for our practice with a big inhale. You kind of want to restrict the back of your throat to warm up the rest of your body while you breathe in. And you breathe out. And you're going to make an oceanic sound with your lips closed, breathing in and out of your nose. I realize that these days have brought me a lot of challenge in terms of how I can bring peace to my mind, and also how I can bring stimulation and enjoyment to my life when I'm confined to the walls of the good JuJu studio and very small outdoor space. I invite you to try to think of ways that you can find joy in very simple yin practice. It's okay to be restful and to find art and creative activities right now, especially. And we're going to exhale to all fours. Keep your back nice and flat. And as we inhale, we'll move up to a cat pose. Excuse me, cat-cow. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And when you exhale, you really want to round out your shoulders, round out that spot between. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale yourself back into a child's pose. Now push your butt between the tops of your feet. Stretch your arms out wide and long. Place your crown of your head or your forehead on the mat. But make it an active pose, so you're going to be reaching while you're pushing your back and your hands forward in an opposition stretch. When we inhale, we're going to take our palms to the mat. We're going to roll forward. Exhale back down to child's pose. We're going to take a few of those. Inhale up. Exhale back to child's. Inhale, roll those feet up towards your head, the crown of your head, in your chest. Exhale back. Inhale up. And exhale back down. We're going to inhale to a plank. My feet are really tight now. We're going to hold it there for a few breaths. And we're going to exhale back to downward facing dog. Now on an inhale, we're going to glance to the tops of our mat, to our hands. We're going to hop forward on the exhale. And we're going to inhale to mountain pose, hands overhead. And at the top, we're going to clasp our hands like this. And we're going to exhale to the right. I'm going to hold that pose.
Nice crescent. We're going to inhale up. And we're going to exhale to the left. Hold it. I'm going to inhale up. And we're going to exhale into a back bend. Stay for the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down and touch your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Think of your back as a 45-degree angle with your body. You're kind of pressing yourself away from your shins. Exhale, tuck round and curl. So roll up to the tops of your toes and make yourself into a tiny little ball, constricting the neck. Roll into that ball, tucking your forehead between your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, to exhale, take our palms to the mat and float back to a plank. This is where we're going to do a chaturanga, so you're going to actually slowly lower your body, keeping your elbows tucked in, halfway down. Hold it there. On the inhale, we're going to bring ourselves up, open our chest nice and wide. Nice little back bend. And then exhale down to downward dog, and that's a chaturanga. We'll take a few breaths here to wiggle out downward dog. We'll inhale our right leg high. Go ahead and flip it over. Open it up, make little circles one way. And then the other way. Inhale back up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale up. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale up. And exhale up through the lunge. And your inhale, you're going to inhale and you're going to open your body to the right hand side. And on your next exhale, you're going to roll to the edges of your feet. And you're going to feel a really nice stretch on the outer sides of your hips. And you're going to kind of dip down into that side twist. Open to the right side. You should be on the left outside edge and the right outside edge of your feet. Inhale up. And on your exhale, we're going to take a balancing posture. We're going to wrap our elbow around our right knee. On the inhale, we can fly it open. Another balancing posture. Try to keep your core away from your thigh. And we're going to inhale to a full side open. So a really nice twist. Should be one plane of glass. Right hand over left leg, left hand over right knee. And we're going to exhale. We're going to force our body forward, and we're going to take a little exhaled back bend into exalted warrior. Hips forward, chest forward. Nice back bend. And the next exhale, we'll exhale to warrior two. Stretch really nice between both sides of your fingertips. And also think of lifting your head up towards the ceiling, or in my case, the sky. Exhale. Inhale, straighten that leg. Move those hips forward. Inhale it back. And exhale, reach, reach, reach forward and then tip over to a side angle. And then we're going to inhale, straighten that leg again, move your hips forward. And exhale, we're going to float down, windmill our arms to a plank. Lift that leg back, open it up. And exhale, chaturanga through. Try to hold that leg up if you can. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then inhale the left leg high. Flip it open. Little circles one way. And the other. Inhale it high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale it high. Exhale, left knee through to a lunge. We're going to root our right hand down next to our foot. And we're going to twist open with our left hand high to the sky. On that next exhale, you're going to roll to the edges of your feet, outside edges. We're going to drop our hand down. It's going to create a really nice stretch in your left thigh. Inhale back up. And try to keep your space between your core and your legs so you're not resting your weight on it. We're going to go into a balancing twist, taking that right elbow over our left knee. On the next breath, we'll go ahead and fly our arms open if we can. Then on an inhale, we're going to use our core. We're going to open ourselves to the side, the left-hand side of our space, and be one pane of glass. Right hand over left knee, left hand over right leg. And on the next breath, we'll move into Exalted Warrior. Centering that body, hips straight forward, shoulders straight forward. Nice little back bend. Exhale to Warrior 2. Reverse it back. Straighten that leg, shift those hips forward. And we'll bend that knee, move into a side angle. And reverse it back. Move that hip forward. And then we'll windmill our hands down to a lunge. And hold it there. Take it back. Open it up. And flow through a chaturanga, one leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, we're going to look to the top of our mat. Exhale, we're going to float forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Fly our arms open. You can do a side crow. This is now. It's your moment. If you want to learn. Make a little shuffle with your body. Move into a balancing posture. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to put our palms down and float back to a platform. Slowly flow through chaturanga. Float through to the top. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Ironic, there's an airplane. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale to that other side. We're going to twist. Take that right elbow to the left knee. And we're going to fly our airplane. Same thing if you took a side crow on the other side. Now's your time. Plant your hands to the side of you and make a little shelf with your elbows for your hip. And then float into a balancing posture. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck, round, and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms down and float to a plank. Hold it for a few breaths. And now either float through chaturanga or push yourself back to a downward dog. Hands overhead. And on our exhale, we'll take that foot over our right knee and we'll take a balancing posture here. Try to keep your back straight. Inhale it up. And exhale it back to a lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, open up to star. And exhale. To a forward lunge. Inhale that leg high. And flow through a chaturanga or push yourself back to a downward dog. Leg lands forward. On an exhale, we'll bend those knees and we'll hop forward to our tops of our mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. On the inhale, we're going to take our right knee to a 45-degree angle as we lift our hands overhead. And we're going to go back into that balancing posture. In the next inhale, we'll take that 45-degree angle up. And we'll exhale, float that leg back to a lunge with airplane arms. On an inhale, we'll take it up to crescent. Try to make sure your hips are straight and in line, no crooked. Exhale, warrior two. And big inhale up to star. And exhale. Again, if you want to do crow, plant your hands here. Work your way up to the shelves on your forearms. You can also work into, make sure to keep your head up. Looking forward. You're going to roll into a headstand. But I would just also stay bent if you're at a beginning level of your practice. And from our fold, we'll move into a lunge. We'll keep that leg back and high, and either take it right down to downward dog or through a chaturanga. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale, glance forward to your hands, and we'll hop through again on an exhale. And we'll take it to a seat. Always add a little core. So, if you're feeling a little tired, feel free to, there's always a seat to pose. Go ahead and take our feet to a 45-degree angle. Take our hands as a basket behind our head. We're going to do some bicycles here. Exhale, crunch to the opposite elbow, opposite knee. And we're going to do about 10 of those. And then finish on the opposite side. And then we'll put our feet down, kind of move them towards our butt a little bit. Take a bridge pose, so get your heels right to the backs of your butt, and you're going to lift your pelvic bone up, and you're going to shimmy your shoulders beneath your chest, and you're going to raise that pelvic floor, and we're going to do 10 little dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the top, push your butt. And exhale all the way down. And you can take another bridge pose here, or you can go into full wheel. Wheel. Take your hands upside down near your shoulders and your opposite ends of your head, and you're gonna, on an exhale, lift your entire body into a wheel posture. And always try to keep your chest forward. And exhale down. And we're going to go ahead and take our feet to touch. We'll place our left hand on our chest and our right hand on our belly. We're going to take some breathing, some breaths here. Try to find a calm place in your mind. stretch your toes as far as you can away from your fingertips. Exhale. And inhale, we're going to come up to a seat. Take our right leg out and long. Take a big inhale forward. Exhale to face that foot before you bend and fold over. Inhale up. Exhale, we're going to wiggle it out and switch sides. Tuck your right leg into your left thigh, left leg long. Inhale, straight forward. Exhale, turn to face that foot and fold. Should feel a nice stretch opening up through your side. Inhale up. Exhale. Shake it through and forward. And move the big old squishies out from under our booty. Inhale up. And exhale through. Let's get right in our thighs. Into our chest and hug ourselves into a ball. And we're going to exhale our left leg long. And we're going to take that right knee into our armpit area before we exhale and fold it across our body. And keep your shoulder blades to the mat, rooted. Take your right leg, arm out, long to your side, and take your glance to that side of your body. So you're taking a full body twist. Inhale back through. Neutralize your spine, just hug yourself, both legs in, and exhale your right leg long. And on the exhale, take that all the way across your chest. Keep your shoulders rooted to the mat. Take your left arm out long, and take your flare over to that side. Inhale back through. Hug yourself into a little ball. And exhale, Shavasana.